Are you the hunter or the prey? Hello everyone, welcome to the Teamfight Tactics Set 9 Spotlight for Void. Last seen in Set 3 and Set 1, Void units have evolved from powering themselves up to summoning monsters from the Void. There are 7 units hailing from the Void. The breakpoints for this trait are 3, 6, and 8, meaning you'll need to find yourself a nifty Void emblem in order to summon the final boss of the Void. Note that the Void emblem is not craftable, meaning you'll need to find the item on a late game carousel or through an augment. Meaning if you want to spam Void games, you best pick Earth as your legend. There are 2 1-star Void units, being Cho'Gath and Malzahar. Cho'Gath is a Void Bruiser whose ability is his ultimate ability from Summoner's Rift, Feast. Cho is feeling a little famished and will take a chomp out of enemy units, gaining HP if the ability kills the enemy unit. Malzahar is a bit more basic. The Void Sorcerer throws out his Q ability from the Rift, opening 2 portals on each side of his current target, dealing damage to all enemies caught between the portals. The sole 2-star Void unit is Kassadin. Kassadin is a Void Bastion unit and throws out his Force Pulse as his ability. When he uses his ability, he gains a shield, deals damage to enemies in a cone, and disarms enemies hit. There are 2 3-star Void units, Rek'Sai and Vel'Koz. Rek'Sai is a Void Brawler unit, who similar to Cho'Gath also uses their ultimate as her ability. Furious Bite deals damage to Rek'Sai's current target and does true damage if the unit is under a certain % HP threshold. In addition, if the ability kills the enemy, Rek'Sai will jump through the enemy and heal. Vel'Koz is the second Void Sorcerer, who also holds the trait of Multicaster. Vel'Koz throws out his Geometry Ball, which then splits into 2 after hitting the first enemy in its path. At 4 cost comes Kai'Sa. Again. Kai'Sa is a Void Challenger unit who, surprise surprise, uses a Cathian Rain as her ability. She dashes away from enemies and then releases her missiles to nearby enemies. Then finally at 5 cost comes a unit we just saw in Set 8 and 8.5, the Empress of the Void, Bel'Veth. Funny enough, Bel'Veth has a unique trait in this set, and you'll never guess what it is. That's right, Empress. But we'll be talking about that in a different video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to know when that video comes out. Bel'Veth's ability, Royal Maelstrom, shows the inner Void Dominatrix, as Bel'Veth lashes her target, dealing physical damage and % HP damage as true damage. Similar to Set 4's Cultists, Void units now come together to spawn horrors from the depths of the Void. They gain power with the growing star levels of your Void units, meaning a semi-reroll style while going vertical will lead to the biggest, baddest monsters ever seen on Runeterra. Starting at 3 Void, you'll get a little egg during the planning phase, which then pops out a Void Horror at the start of combat. Similar to a facehugger popping out in Alien, the explosive exit from the egg causes Void monsters to knock up nearby enemies. You'll probably want to sit the egg somewhere in the front line for best results, since the immediate start of fight knockup is great. At 3 Void, you'll spawn Bel'Veth's trusty Void Remora at the start of combat. The Void Remora's ability grants it a shield, which after a short time will explode, doing AoE damage to nearby enemies. At 6 Void, a familiar sight for junglers, mid laners, and some top laners make their appearance in the TFT battlefield, the Rift Herald. In its mighty charge, Herald will dash toward the furthest enemy, crashing into the first enemy in its path, knocking them and adjacent enemies up. Luckily, in TFT, Herald's eye doesn't open up for additional damage to it. Now at 8 Void, who do you think the boss monster is? You already saw when I hovered the trait? Well, I edited this already, so whatever. Roll the clip!
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Baron Nashor! Did you guess that it was the legendary Baron Nashor? Comment down below and let me know if you would have preferred a different set of horrors, or if you would have preferred a different set of Void champions. Baron Nashor has a rotation of 3 skills after every 2 attacks. A Bite, which heals Baron for a percentage of its maximum health, a Void Tentacle, where Baron's tail knocks up a group of enemies, and Corrosive Acid, which damages, shreds, and sunders a group of enemies. I'll end this video with some footage of PB8 Void and the Mighty Baron. Now that I know what I'm without, you can't just leave me free into me and make me real. Bring me to life. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the night. I'll be trying out a lot more Void throughout the set and hopefully hit a full 3-star Void board for the ultimate Baron Nashor. Thanks for tuning into this Set 9 Spotlight for Void. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell for more TFT content. I'll see you in the next one.